Hello viewers, welcome to my channel. In this video I want to show everyone on how to create and manage layers when working on a complex drawing, right? So this is very important for organization of your work and smooth workflow within your CAD environment. So you should take note that before you do anything on your AutoCAD, before you import your raw point data, join any lines or anything, this should have been done first. So under my layer properties here, you can see on this job I have created all these layers. So this is a composite topographic drawing I am working on. I'm yet to add my contours, but I have added my details. So if I turn off the visibility of my details, if I click this, you'll see that all of the details for the buildings are actually off, right? Both for the roads and for the perimeter. If I turn that off, you'll see that all my perimeter and the bearings is off, right? And so on and so forth. This is important in case I just want to focus on one of the features. I can turn off every other features on my drawing and leave that particular features. So you see, so I have just the details, so I can just work on my details without any interference with other features. So I'm just going to show you how to do that as a beginner on AutoCAD, right? So you're expected, like I said, have a new work environment. Make sure your unit is set up. If you do not know how to set up units, you can check under the video description for that. After you set up your unit, then the next thing is to click on the layer properties. You can find out under your home tab. So the ribbon is the layer properties. You click on that, and if you don't want to make use of the ribbon, you come to your command line, then you type layer, just layer, then you click on enter. Either way, it's going to link you to the same destination. It's going to lead you to the same destination. So let's just stick to the layer properties on my home tab, right? So when this pop-ups, this is the layer property manager. It will give you the advantage to create as many as possible layers you are interested in, right? So on this zeroth layer, this is the default layer, all right? You right click on that and you're going to see different options to set it as current, to create a new layer, to rename the layer, to delete, to change description, and the rest. So what you have to click on is new layer. So you can just call this survey data. This is your raw point data you will be importing on AutoCAD, right? So you click on that to save that. You can go ahead to create a new layer. So I can call this access roads. You click on that to save that, and also I can just create another new layer to call this perimeter. So you can either click on enter to save, right click, a new layer again. You can call these details. If you are drafting a topographic plan, and you can still create a new layer and call this, if you have such data, a sockaway pit. So that's just it. You can just create as much as possible. Therefore, if you want to import your survey data, you need to set your layer as the current layer you want to work on. So you can still go ahead to put a description and swipe and put a description for that. You double click and you can call this is survey data is a raw field data. In case you want to share your drawing to other professionals, it gives them idea of what each layer you have created is meant for. This is raw field data, right? And perimeter, of course, this is boundary of the project site. So this is how to professionally produce, complex survey drawings and so on and so forth. Okay, so you can add a description, you can increase the line width, right? This is for survey data, there's no need to increase line width, but for access road there's a need. If you are working on access road, you can increase it to any width of interest. I'm just going to leave it on default and so on and so forth. Also, you can change the color. Right, this is where you change the color. For your access road, you can change the color if you want to. I'm going to leave this as white. For perimeter, of course, our perimeter for surveyors is red. Change the color to red. For the details, of course, I'm just going to leave that as default. Sockaway bit, I can decide if it is a gas pipeline, I can just make it in cyan, okay, and so on and so forth. So this is how to manage all of each layers of interest. So like I said earlier, if you want to import your survey data, that is your CSV files, you need to set the layer as current. So you select the layer of interest, right click, then you click on set current. Alright, so that whatsoever you are doing on this layer is going to be saved. Whatsoever you are doing, if you are importing raw data, it will be saved as survey data. If you do not set it as current, whatsoever survey data you are importing will be saved as the zeroth layer, which is wrong, right? So you need to set as current before you work on that particular layer. So if I'm done importing my survey data and I want to create access road, or for example, I want to create my boundary point, I want to join the perimeter, I need to set the perimeter as the current. So you can either use this icon here, which is the green tick here, to set as current, or you right click on it and you click on set as current. So if I now want to click on each point to form a boundary point, you can see it already. It has followed the layer properties I just created as the perimeter. Alright, and if I want to add details, I will select details, right click as set as current, then I can go ahead to add details of buildings or any other features that is just within the project site. So you see, alright, and so on and so forth. So this is how to create layers and manage it effectively for complex drawings. So in case one of the features is actually interfering with others, you can turn it off. So let's just quickly create access road. So the access road is going to be features that link to the property. So let's say we have this access road. So let's say we have this access road linking to the project site. So I can decide to turn off any layers of interest. Alright, so for example, if you click on this visibility, you can see the layer for the details is turned off. And if it is the perimeter that is interfering, you can just turn it off and work on others. Alright, so whatsoever layer you want to work on, make sure it is activated. So if I still want to work on the perimeter, I can activate it, set it as the current, and turn off any other ones. Alright, so that is how to create layers and manage it in AutoCAD for complex drafting or drawing. So it is easy and fast if you want to make use of that, and that is how to go about it professionally. If you find this video helpful and informative, do well to turn on the notification on this channel to keep on getting valuable tutorial freely. Thank you. See you in the next video.